hi Lisa.
Hi.
Hi, and thanks for coming here for a short interview. Lisa, you are an assistant of the trainers, and you also plan to be a trainer yourself, right? For biodynamic psychotherapy.
It would be a nice thing. Yeah.
You plan that?
I'm open for that.
You're open for that. And you come from Austria?
Yes, I come all the way from Vienna.
All the way from Vienna. They have a nice coffee in Vienna, I say.
They say so. I also like Italian coffee, but Viennese coffee is nice as well.
And how do you compare Viennese coffee with our Vilnius coffee?
Oh, I love your coffee shops, because you have so special coffee shops. They have so much character, and you like unique sweets that are placed so nicely. It's almost like French kind of style.
Cool. I always love when people say nice things about my city. All right. So, what's your actually path to biodynamic body psychotherapy? How did you face them? How did you find them?
I think I have a little bit unusual path there, because I didn't know what it was when I applied for the education. I just had a feeling.
I see.
That would be right.
The gut feeling?
Yes, exactly.
A very important part of the body, the gut.
And I didn't know that back then, but yeah, that was it. So I met a woman who did the education in France, I think back in 1980 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really know her. It was just like one time we met, and she had a website. Yeah. And I was reading biodynamics, and then I was reading 2 sentences, and I didn't understand anything. It was like, and Timbuktu is red, something like, like something you cannot imagine. And it was something in myself said, yes, that's what you need to do.
Something in the stomach started moving.
Exactly.
And this is good.
Yeah. So it was really out of nothing. I never wanted to be a therapist. I never thought of something like that. But it kind of...
But as far as I understand about biodynamic, not being a student but facing you guys only here, is that there is a lot about this gut feeling, about this listening to your body rather than to your mind or to the arguments, to the logical arguments.
There is a bit about that here.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Maybe we practice 1 or 2 of those things. We listen to that.
Okay. Do you also practice as a therapist or currently only as assistant?
So I do have clients, and it's both. Like I do have clients, I do have the assistants work, sometimes in Germany, sometimes in Lithuania.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of clients come to you? With what actually symptoms or reasons? Is there some pattern, or you just would see?
In the last years, I had the privilege or the coincidence to start working when there was Corona. So I actually had a lot of anxiety patients, teenagers, from the age of 13 was the youngest. So that was quite a big group of my clients. It was anxiety, school, social anxiety, combined with either being replaced from one home to the other, from one city to the other in the period of Corona, or something happening in that time while they don't have that kind of social support. And that was quite a challenge for a lot of young people.
I understand. It was quite a challenge for all of us, actually. But
Absolutely.
Young people in particular. Right?
Yeah.
Right. What would you say to the listeners of this podcast or to potential students? What would you say why one should go and study those methods?
Because it's a wonderful addition to life's knowledge. I think you can lead life in a completely different way when you know about a lot of principles, how your body and your mind work together, how your emotions work, how it feels to experience something new that you have maybe never felt in that way before. But you have that sense of, I'm searching for something. I think things should be a bit different. Or I think something about my life or myself doesn't feel quite alright or quite okay. It's kind of this mysterious feeling, like also a gut feeling, right? Sometimes you get like, I think there is something else or more, but I don't know how to access it at all. And this helplessness is something, not only this method, I guess, but I found it here, can be felt through. You can find new ways if you can connect with the source, with yourself, with your body. And that is a guidance for life, I think. So that would be my reason.
Right. And the students are usually therapists that come to learn new methods for their patients, but also some people that just want to broaden their perception of life, right? So it's for both categories.
Absolutely. I didn't know when I started education, as I said, I was not at all thinking I would ever treat someone or support someone. That was not even my intention. I was just like, something is there. And
so you didn't even plan to become a therapist and an assistant.
Not at all.
You just came for yourself, and it turned out to be a new professional path for you.
Yeah. So in the beginning, I was really not at all prepared to do something like that. I had kind of high stakes in my life, but not in that field. That was completely new. That was something that evolved.
Sounds very interesting. And I know you start in 5 minutes. You still need to grab a coffee. So thanks a lot for taking your time. And see you later.
See you later. Thank you. Should I
introduce yourself?
look somewhere?
You look
That's
at
where.
me.